What's up, YouTubers? It's your girl Shannon from EV and Chill, and judging by the title of this video or even the thumbnail, you might be surprised to know that we just got a new EV. That's right, we expanded our family again. And to be honest, that might be shocking to some of you because in our last video I said I don't think we're ready for a new EV. I'm gonna be real with you guys, I'm as surprised as you are. I was not expecting to buy a new car this past weekend, but that's what happened. So I'm gonna show you the new car. I'm actually at the park right now. J3 is playing with J2. I just wanted to make a video right now because I was so excited to share it with you guys. But before I show you the car, and it looks so nice, I kinda wanna show you right now. But first, I have to tell you what happened because it has been a crazy past weekend. So let's talk about it. So you guys might remember in our last video, we took the EV6, we took it and we got it appraised, we brought it to CarMax, we got an offer from Vroom, we got an offer from Carvana, that CarMax offered us $50K, Vroom offered us $34,000, and then CarMax came in at 56 G's. What? I mean, we bought the vehicle at MSRP, a hair under 54,000, 56K was looking pretty good. I mean, we could make some money so we could sell the vehicle and I could get some new shoes. And I mean, the vehicle is 6 months old with $6,000 on it. It was a real tempting deal. And I asked you guys too, I said, what would you do? Should I sell the vehicle or should I hold out till October or November when our projected date of getting our Rivian is? And you guys said, a lot of you, some of you said hold it, but a lot of you guys said to sell it. You thought, well, this might be like the most you'll ever get for the EV6. The car market might change in a few months. Take the money and run. So we took the money and we ran. Actually, we drove away in a new vehicle. Okay, so here's what happened. Friday morning, July 30th, people. We wake up, it's another day, per usual. And here's where I have to give my husband some props. Okay, I'm gonna go get my drink. Hang on, I left it in the car. Here's where I have to give him some props. So basically, every morning, he will scroll through the internet and he is looking for great deals on vehicles. He's checking KBB.com, CarMax, TrueCar. He's checking all the websites. And sometimes he finds really great deals. Okay, I don't want to show you the car, so close your eyes real quick. I'm just getting my drink. Okay, I got my drink. So good. Okay, so back to the cars. He is scrolling websites every single morning looking for really great deals. I mean, that's how we ended up with the Mustang Mach-E. We didn't have a reservation in. Someone just canceled their order. The dealership mismarked the price. He saw it and they honored that price. And that's how we ended up with that vehicle. So he's looking for great deals with mismarks. Sometimes dealerships are even just selling cars at MSRP, which shouldn't be a big deal, but in today's day and age, it is. That ADM is a real B. Which speaking of, okay, I have to tell you what happened before we bought this vehicle. Ooh, my drink is like wet. Okay, so this is what happened real quickly. We woke up Friday morning, he's scrolling, he finds not one, but two really great deals on vehicles. I'll just tell you what it is. They were Ford Lightnings. And you guys know after our Mustang Mach-E mishap, I wasn't really interested in getting a Lightning, but if he found a great deal, heck yes, I'm gonna be interested in a frunk that big. So we called both dealerships. One was in Connecticut, one was in Massachusetts. I'm not gonna call them out because this is like a dealership practice like everywhere. Everyone does this, every auto manufacturer, but it's shameful. So we called them, we said, hey, we see your truck listed for sale. It's listed at MSRP. It looks like it's available. It looks like every other vehicle listed here. And the dealership, the one in Massachusetts, said, actually, that one's not for sale. It's a demo vehicle. Come on in, test drive it, and we'll find a vehicle that fits you. No, that is misleading. That is disingenuous, shameful. It's kind of baiting and switching you, right? They're baiting you in with a great deal, but it's not for sale. That's ridiculous. So we called the second dealership in Connecticut, said, hey, I see your Ford Lightning. It's listed here for sale. It's listed at MSRP. Is this true? And they said, well, no, we're not even gonna sell the car for like 6 months, but you can come in and check it out. And that's just really disappointing. Again, I think it's baiting and switching. I think it's really disingenuous. I think it kind of builds more mistrust. Now, I'm not saying anything bad about demo cars themselves, right? Demo cars have been around forever. Who doesn't want to come test drive a car before they actually buy it? And especially today, I mean, the pandemic, everything that's happened with shortages, vehicle supply is low and demand is still high. Of course, dealerships want to like give the customer a vehicle to test drive and look at, and then they can order them one from the factory. I mean, it makes perfect sense. I just have an issue with dealerships listing it for sale to kind of lure you in. It's a shameful practice. Again, not just calling Ford out, like tons of dealerships, tons of auto manufacturers do this. I just don't like it. I'm not a fan. All that to say, we got excited and then we were really disappointed. However, 1 hour later, this is what happened, people. My husband is scrolling again. We see this deal on this amazing vehicle. I think it's too good to be true. Au contraire, my friend, it is not. So he calls the dealership, he says, hey, I see this vehicle. Is it for sale? Is this the right price? And they said, yes, they just listed it, but it was a canceled order. I'm gonna elaborate on that a little bit later. It was a canceled order, but they were going down their list and they were calling people who had reservations in to see if they wanted to take this vehicle. And J2 said, hey, hold the phone, I'm on my way and I've got a possible trade-in. People, this dealership was in New Hampshire. It was 2.5 hours away, but he got his little booty in that car and he was moving. I mean, people, that man is always on the prowl, whether it's in the bedroom or looking for cars. Both of them benefit me, so I don't mind. Anyways, he got his little booty up to New Hampshire, got this deal. I'm about to show you the vehicle, but first let me tell you how much we got for the EV6. And I'm gonna give you guys like a whole overview of like owning the EV6 in like a later video, but let me tell you our trade-in. Oh my gosh, okay. Look at my drink, people. I'm not kidding, this is not a joke. Oh my gosh, do you see this? There is a bug. There is a bug straight up in my drink. I'm not drinking that. Look, I barely even took a few sips of it. Oh my gosh. Okay, not drinking that. Oh my gosh, it's coming out. Ah, it's coming out. Okay, I'm done with that. Not drinking that. Let's get out of here. Okay, so back to how much they offered us. So EV6s, they're kind of hard to price. I'm gonna start working my way back over to the car anyways. But again, the EV6 is kind of hard to give a price for it. I mean, they've only been on the market for like, what, 6 months now? There's not a ton of 2022 used EV6s out right now. So even within like a 1,000-mile radius, they tried looking it up and only 2 had been sold. So the first offer they gave us was $49,000 for a trade-in. People, even CarMax offered $1,000 more than that. So we said, no thank you, we will just take Carvana's deal, right? I mean, $56,000 is way more than $49,000. So with a little bit of back and forth, we eventually settled on $54,000. So I feel like that's an acceptable deal, and because we were trading it into the dealership we were buying the vehicle from, it also helps with taxes. So in the long run, I think it totally worked out. And truthfully, y'all, I don't even know if I've even talked about this vehicle on any of our like past YouTube videos before. I mean, they were so limited, I didn't think we would ever even have the chance to own one. I mean, if I were to put an order in now, we'd be looking at like a 9-month wait. But here we are, we've got it. So without further ado, let's cue up a sexy montage and take a look at our brand new 2022 BMW i4 eDrive 40. Now, okay, I have the window sticker right here. I'll flash it up on the screen so it's a little bit better for you guys to read. Okay, now cut to the guy who originally put this order in. He ordered this vehicle like a year ago. For whatever reason, maybe he got in on someone else's canceled order. Maybe he changed his mind and didn't want this vehicle anymore. Regardless, when the vehicle came into the dealership, they called him, said, hey, your car's in, you've got 48 hours to come pick it up. he never came. So 10 a.m. Friday morning, the dealership decides, hey, this is the cutoff time, the guy's not here, we should put this vehicle online, let's list it. 11 a.m., the listing goes up. Less than 1 hour later, J2 finds it. Y'all, what are the odds? That is crazy. We are super excited about it. Now, I'm not gonna give you like our first impressions yet because we've literally had the car for like less than 72 hours ourselves. There are a lot of things we really like about it so far. We're still learning the vehicle, so I'll come out with that video a little bit later. But right now, I do want to go over our sticker with you. We'll show you what this vehicle has as some add-ons right here. The grand total of this vehicle, it came to $63,095. Can you see that right there? Now, the starting price, base price for this would have been $55,400. But let me go over what we added. And the guy who this was originally meant for, you can tell he was totally trying to make it like a driver's vehicle with the options he picked. I don't know if I would have necessarily chosen all the options he did. Maybe I would have gone with something a little bit different, but I'm gonna tell you, I don't hate his taste. This vehicle is nice. Also, and we'll get to like the exterior and the interior, but the first thing you see are the colors, right? Okay, so I didn't think I would like the black exterior with like the brown, the cognac interior, but I have to say it's really sharp. I actually do really like it. And I don't even drink cognac, but I think I'm gonna start now because y'all, again, this thing is sweet. Okay, so let's go down the list. I wanna show you guys everything that this vehicle has as add-ons here. Now, again, we were just talking about the colors. This has the black sapphire metallic paint outside and the cognac perforated Sensitech on the inside. Obviously that is included, but the black sapphire was an extra $550. Let's take a look at it here. And I am not mad about the paint color because look at how rich this is. It is so deep. It has such a nice sparkle to it. I don't know if this is picking it up on camera the same way. Maybe let me try to block the sun. I don't know if you can see that, but it is gorgeous with these sparkles in here. It adds a lot of depth to the paint. So loving that. That is looking great. Let's take a look at the next option he added, and that would be the shadow line package. Again, not hating his choices here. I feel like this guy and I might get along pretty well. But that would be an additional $400. It has the shadow line lights and the extended shadow line trim. Basically, the lights, they kind of look smoked out, which I would have totally done anyways. I mean, that looks really awesome. So take a quick look here, and then I'll show you the shadow line trim. They look kind of smoky. So things that would have normally been in chrome, things like this here, this whole piece would have been in chrome. Going around, I mean, this would have been in chrome. Along the trim here, this would have been chromed out. Now that it's blacked out, it's totally something I love. I mean, hello, it looks like the Tesla, right? Why would you not love that? All right, next on the list, we've got the M Sport package. This jacked up the price, $2,400. It has the variable sport steering. I have to say, might be maybe my husband's favorite add-on that the guy did. I don't know if it's something I would have chosen. I mean, maybe I would have, I don't know. So the sport package, the variable sport steering, I think that package might have been my husband's favorite upgrade that this guy did. I mean, my husband spends most of his time driving in sport mode anyway, regardless of the vehicle we're in. So something that he definitely loves when he gets behind the wheel. Now the next package is something I totally would have done myself, literally regardless of the cost. And that would be the parking assistance package. That brought us up another $700, but that includes the parking assistant plus, active park distance control, the rear view camera, and the surround view with the 3D view. Y'all, mama needs all the help I can get when I'm driving. I'm not saying I'm a bad driver, y'all. I'm just saying if you see me coming, steer clear. No, I'm just kidding. But I do really like safety. Safety first. Safety never takes a holiday. That's what they say. But since we do have usually J3 with us, of course we want to be super safe and we want to protect the other drivers on the road. So these features are super cool. Definitely love these and I need them, to be honest. All right, moving down the list, he also opted for the premium package, and I guess I should start saying we because it's our car. So I guess we opted for the premium package, and that includes the heated steering wheel right here. People, this thing right here, worth its weight in gold. I will never not have another heated steering wheel again. I got too used to that. You can't take that away from me now. Okay, the heated steering wheel, the lumbar support, and the heated front seats. The lumbar support is really cool. I like that feature. I think that's kind of nice, especially as I continue to get older, but you don't need to know how old I am. Okay, also it comes with the heated front seats. Take a look here. Oops, there we go. Okay, back to the heated front seats. We have a few options here. Very high, high, medium, low, and off. I really like that. Again, I'm cold-natured, so that would have been something I would have gotten anyways. Next on the list, we've got the M Sport package. Now, let's take a look here because he opted for 19-inch M style wheels, and they're bicolor, so they're not totally like that alloy color. They're not necessarily blacked out either. I think this is like a good mix here. I think that looks really cool. But what's really nice about these tires here, again, this is really cool. I like his style, I gotta say it. We've got two 45s back here, and we've got two 55s in the rear. So we've got a staggered setup, but I have to say, again, it adds to the sportiness of it. I mean, hello, it's the same setup we chose to do for the Tesla. So this guy and I, maybe we must share a brain or something. I don't know. Either way, it looks really good. And y'all, the tires are P0, so I'm not hating on that. I think that's gonna be really awesome. There's some good all-season tires. I'm really excited. I'll get some rubber on the road in the name of science, so I can do some experimenting for you. And I'll just finish going down the rest of the list here. We've got the adaptive M suspension. That was an extra $700. We've got the frozen gray exterior accents. Now this is something that's really cool because, again, we probably would have done this anyways. So you can see right along the grille here, this part right here, this is a nice frozen gray color. You see that on touches in the back too. Let me show you real quick here. So this is in that frozen gray color. Again, I think that looks super, super nice. Loving that look. And the rest of the things under that sports package would include the ash gray wood trim here. You can see this trim right here. It looks really, really fine. Totally blends in really well with the vehicle. That looks really sharp. I like that a lot. We also have the M steering wheel. Y'all, here we go. Let's get the M out. That's what's up, people. We've got the M here. We've got the M here. The only thing I'm a little bit mad about, to be honest, is the fact that normally, right, on a regular like ICE vehicle, right, the normal BMWs will have the grille where you can like put the colors in the slats. This doesn't have the slats, so I'm not able to do that here. So I'm not gonna lie to you, that is a little bit disappointing. I might be able to figure something out a little bit further down the line. We'll work on that. But also, okay, I have to mention it since I'm up here. Taking a look at the front grille, people, it's an electric vehicle. We don't need the huge grille, obviously. To me, first impression, just real quickly, this is kind of a face only a mother could love. And I hate to say that, but you know, sometimes there are those babies that are really cute, like my baby. My baby was really cute when he was born. But then there are some babies and you're like, that baby just looks like a potato, right? This vehicle, the grille, I wish they would have done something a little different. The front grille kind of looks like a potato to me. Something only a mother could love. And the last two items he added, okay, he added the iconic Sounds Electric. So basically the Hans Zimmer sound. That sounds really cool. Let me put a clip in here for you. The last thing we added here was the BMW curved display with heads-up display. That was an extra grand. I'm not gonna lie to you, I think that is worth it so far. Y'all know in the EV6 it had that curved dual display, just like this kind of. The Ioniq 5 had a straight flat cross display. Truthfully, I just really love the curve. I think it is definitely more driver oriented. It's more sporty. Take a look here. This might be a better view of the curve. Can you see that? That is gorgeous. It reminds me of my own sexy curves, because we've got curves, 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 curves. And the heads-up display, I mean, that's just cool, people. I think that is totally worth it. It's cool technology. I think it's safer because it can put like your speed and what the speed limit is. I'm not saying I exceed the speed limit, but I'm just saying the speed limits are also suggestions sometimes. But that is it, y'all. This video, I think, is probably longer than I intended it to be, but I just wanted to share everything that has happened in like the past 72 hours. Because again, we didn't set out to buy this vehicle Friday morning. It just kind of happened. Sometimes things just like fall in your lap like that, right? But we really love this vehicle so far. I'm super excited to drive it some more. If you guys have anything you want to see about it specifically, drop it in the comments below. We'll give you more of our first impressions in another video. And I know you're definitely gonna want to see those upcoming videos, so if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications. And don't forget, if you've already subscribed, do me a favor and give this video a thumbs up. Well, that's all I've got for now. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.